Ladies and peeps, are England going to win the World Cup? We only need 45 more runs from 30 balls. I don't know. On the downside, though, I don't think anyone gives a shit. So, we'll see. Unfortunately, for this stream that we're about to watch, I can't show you any footage from the England World Cup thing, otherwise I'll get in troubles. I can only show you footage from the world's most pussy, flaccid game in the world. So if you're wondering why I'm doing a 6 p.m. stream on a Sunday, it's because, as usual, I love my jigs, and I've sat down and I thought, let's do a bit of a quick streamy McShits, and all I've done is play the worst of the worst level of net decks consecutively, and I just want to kill my dad. I mean, he hasn't even done anything wrong. Just a load of old balls. Every player has the Virgin symbol. It's just pure shit. So, I want my cards in the grave. That's what's funny about this. So, will he put a Stitcher Supplier in there? No. Idiot. Fair, whatever. Dreamwalker, Andrew Taylor, King Horror, and J. Cole already in the chat. What can we do? What can we do about this game, my friends? I want to play other people because I cannot handle any more just same old shit. How many lands? Okay, that wasn't that many. I'll take that back. So no, I don't want to complain. I don't want to just make videos where everything's shit. We know this is all balls. We know this is the shits. But what can we do about it? Except play into the hands of net decking platinum grade tryhards. Nothing. So, hopefully we can fling the treacheries in the bin, reanimate our balls. Is this going to be... Can't play Kai's Wrath. Could play Ritual of Soot. But I don't want to play. I don't want to play, is the thing. These kind of... I don't want to play dicks. I want more horny decks. Which is... That leaves the onus on you, my friends. We need maximum horns. We need Barry Horn. Barry Horny. From 1999 Everton FC. I cannot play this balls anymore. Dreamwalker says, we come from the complaining. It's our therapy, so we can carry on. Alright, well, this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit. This is fine. I take this back. It's not the... Okay, now you can go and eat your mum's tits. This is... I cannot stand any more Teferi Virgins. I cannot play any more of this kind of magic. It's so boring to me now. It's cripplingly boring. There's like 17 cards that you just mix into the same sludge deck of shit. And my mind is going to explode. It's going to explode. So if I can't play peeps, I might need to just start streaming just booby streamers. I might just re-upload booby streamers and then put some commentary over the top about how it's not. So, if anyone wants to play, then I implore you to do so. Or, I could do something else. Not non-magic related. Unless it could run on my computer. Which is, Eternal? That's about it. But look, I've got 60 decks. They're all inferior to any net deck that someone will use. And it's just boring. Fucking boring. Alright, J. Cole, ready to place. I like Ixalan. I mean, if there's a set that's going to rotate out, that's the saddest one. That's where the dinosaurs are. As soon as that kind of fringy weak set is gone, all there will be is Teferis. 62077. Whoops. So let's think. What can I play? Sylvan Shits was the last deck that I used. Alright, I need to fix a lot of these, or at least upgrade them. I like this. I think I need to make better artifact decks. Fake Name says booby streamers plus commentary, and he'll still watch. Alright, I'll put that on the back burner for now. Blizzard says the point is there are too many cards in Standard. I think that's the wrong attitude. I think you have to lay the blame solely on players. You say there are too many cards in Standard, but then why do we see the same 15? Just non-stop. I would love to use just the shits, and it just never pans out because nobody else is doing it. Just absolute balls. Des says Todd Stevens is doing a 12-hour stream. Des, I think you need to explain how you can look by the fact Todd Stevens is a nasty piece of shit who got fired for being a sex pest, and you just don't seem to give a shit. I mean, I don't bring it up much because part of me feels like you're just trolling. But you just know too much about Toddy Steve Boys' streaming patterns. I will absolutely not entertain an argument that he didn't do anything that he's been accused of. Because 100% he definitely did. This is a live stream that I won't be taken down unless all the games turn out to be balls. So I'm not afraid to say it. That man is guilty of what he's been accused of. Just no two ways about it. I mean, if you watch him because you think he's great, I'm confused. He gets a lot of viewers. I have to assume 60% plus don't know what he's done. Because I say a million times, if I ever did it, if I ever did what he's accused of, I would hope I would get 2 viewers forever. And I talk the nastiest shit all day long, but it's all jokes. That man committed acts that left girls crying in their toilets. It's just minimum penis in my eyes. Minimum penis. Alright, so we'll take all the lands. If we're going back to this game, this is much better. This is much better than playing games that I can't stand in ranked. I'm already enjoying myself a lot more. Bashing Todd Stevie bollocks. So, I might just lose to the Chandra. I mean,
say hi to my fiery friends.
That's going to be tricky, right? So, blow these 2 up. Then I take another 2. This just beats. So I take 2, and then another 2. Right? I think you just have to, and then hope that my Tezzeret can lifelink me back up to full HPs. I think that's very optimistic. So let's keep it. England 203 for 6. Everyone's jumping around in the crowd. Are we going to do it? I say we. I'm not really a partisan man. I don't think... I'll support anyone that I like, regardless of where they're from. That's the kind of bohemian attitude I have. So I have to play Tez next turn for the lifelink. Am I still dead? I take 2. I'll go down to 4. Then lose another 2.
Hey, these little guys are great.
I think I lose if I don't blow these guys up. So I can't play Tezzeret. So let's think some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't work. Yeah, I can't do 2 things. My deck is just asking to be a load of old balls. So for the mana efficiency, just blow these up. Then hold your balls. So, ladies and peeps, if I'm going to get out of this, I need to not lose this upcoming turn. Can it be done? I don't know. Also, Des, he went quiet when we asked about old toddies. Right? I haven't missed the response.
Don't worry.
Because I don't understand. I don't understand anybody. Although, if, like I say, if Des is trolling, then he got me. He's got me fully sweeped. So does this guy play no burn, remove a lich? Alright, I don't know what this does. Return target creature. So I die, right? Yeah. Oh, that didn't work. You may sacrifice another creature to put something else on the field. So I just can't get out from under this just incessant slapping.
This will end badly for you. More power.
So I take 6 next turn. What are you gonna do? Just under the thumb the whole game. Everyone knows Wizards takes the word of a female as proof. It had nothing to do with Wizards. Wizards haven't banned Todd Stevens at all. Todd Stevens still plays with probably an associated DCI. Wizards have done nothing. People went to SCG where he worked and gave the evidence, and he got fired from a job. Not banned like Jeremy from Wizards, from Magic. He got fired. And his response to such firing, as I've said a million times, was not to go, hang on a minute, I didn't do any of that shit. His response was, okay, everyone be quiet. I'll leave really quietly if you just stop saying things. Which, obviously, is just the mark of an innocent man. Always. That's what I look for. When I watch the first 48, and they say, did you murder that whore and fling her in the bin? And he says, all right. Just get me a lawyer and just cut me off as quickly and quietly as possible. I'll take any plea deal, whatever you put on the table. I'm signing it. I think that guy didn't do it. He's just doing the easy thing because it's for the best for the community. Guts BX. Oh, and Zydar. Okay, both of you I shall play. All right, Guts BX has written a weird. Okay. I think it's Guts B where the hashtag hasn't worked. 357 683. But it's not proof. All right. Well then, I don't know. I don't know what you need. You need an actual conviction, because there are lots of people who never got convicted of anything. O.J. Simpson definitely never murdered his wife. He didn't. Clearly, he didn't. So some maniac is on the run. I've written that wrong. Some maniac is on the run after killing OJ's wife, but he don't want to find who did it. He's not interested. He just has a feeling. He just has a feeling that whoever did it is not going to do it again, because he already got whoever he was looking for. So let's see what other decks. Let's play this. This is my favorite, but it might be too oppressive. We shall see. Fake Me Too allegations are real. Fine, that's true. 4 different people, apparently. This is the thing. He got fired and he took it. If somebody says, Cheeks fondled my tits, and I get arrested, I'm not just going, yeah, whatever. I respect that girl's interpretation of events, and whatever she says, I'll just say that I did. No, the first thing out of any innocent man's mouth is that, no, I didn't do that. Not from Todd's. Not from the Steve Bows. Okay, it's BX. That's my error. Ask him. In the comments of his stream, just ask him. Did you do the things that you are fired and banned from SCG from doing? If he says no, that's something. That's something. Kale Moberg says, do I have the audacity to bring infinite turns against Dr. Bumcheeks? You know what? For today's stream, I think it's fine. Play anything. Nothing could be worse than the shit that I play in ranked non-stop. Right, this is like the 5th attempt. So I'm gonna have to bail out of this one. I'll try again against that guy a bit later on. So who was the other guy? Kale something? I can't... Oh, there we go. Zydar. Hashtag 39940. Also, let's not forget, Eric Froelich said that that guy was a rapist. And he just was like, nah, whatever, I'm staying quiet. It just doesn't add up. At least even OJ says he's not a murderer. He doesn't just go, well, things happened and I don't really remember exactly the way they went, but I'm fairly certain I didn't kill my wife and her mate. And then drove down the highway at 600 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure that something happened, but maybe it was exactly like they said. That's a minimum. That's a minimum argument. Plus, this is the key thing. As a society, we often just grant people free passes when we know they're fucking filth. In England, we had... what's his name? Jimmy Savile. I mean, we're talking really nasty pieces of shit here. In England, we had the Jimmy Savbos. Everyone knew he did some nasty shit, and we just let it go. Because apparently he did enough for the community that we just let it slide. Michael Jackson, I mean, he never got found guilty of fondling any kids' assholes, but everyone assumes he did. Do I not have any green? How the fuck have I got this far in a Gates deck with no green? That's a shame. Yeah, we just forgive Michael Jays because he brought some amazing shit to the world. You want to stretch further back? Plato and Socrates were always sticking their fingers up a boy's ass. They brought some shit to the world. What does this do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, do shit. I'm gonna burn this guy's balls. Yeah, Socrates, Plato, we still read their books. Why do we need to give a wide berth to shitting on Todd Stevens? He's such a community, such a squeebler for the community that we just can't afford to lose him. What bullshit. What bullshit. For anyone who tells me he's a good guy or he's great at magics, he's nothing. He's boring, he's shit, and he's a twat. That's the end of the story about that one. That's a good way to start a stream, right? A full rant about a man being a fucking piece of shit. But yeah, I don't understand. Dez specifically. Everything about Dez makes me think he's a good dude. But he's just lining up with the squeebs. With the Toddy Squeebs Bobs. So what do you think the play is? He's already said it's infinite turns. We know there are counter spells. Do I just start trying to blow up lands? Is it too late to blow up lands? I think it might be. Alright. Yeah, I think... Well, we're going to go for it. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, now it's party time. So tap my green. I just don't have any of the colors needed to do what I want to do. So I thought I could do it all, but I just couldn't. I could barely do anything. I think another guild summit, just in case. So he's already said he's trying to play infinite turns. He's been pre-approved to play any cards, and I'm not going to be mad. So anything can happen in this game. Still, hold your PBs.
Oh, I've done.
Michael Burton with the classic cutie response. So let's think. I don't want to think. Thinking is for smarties. Alright. So blowing up land's going to be tricky without Sunbird's Invocation. So what do I want to blow up? I still think blowing up lands is the name of the deck. And if you waste counter spells on these things, then it just means cards like this guy gets through. Man, Bobs. There we go. I'll take both of those. Dreamwalker. I do think that innocence until proven guilty is important. I agree. But character in how you represent yourself is more important to whether you are a moral person and deserve respect. Even if he is innocent, he doesn't meet that bar in my view. In my opinion, he's a ball chops. But that's just me. England, a 220 for 6. Sounds good. Nope, 220 for 7. Are we going to win the World Cup? Or is it going to crack? The Aussies are jumping around. So, land, artifact. And another one. Oh, man. That is the boot. The boot of doom. No way out of this one. So, before anybody gets... There was a lot of spirits in that deck, considering it was supposed to be take all the turns. It was a high volume of spirits. So, who else wants to play? I'm starting to perk up a bit. Thinking about pieces of shit really gets my balls tingling. Evidently. Oh, man. I want to build this deck. I really do. But I just don't have... I don't have enough spagheets, I don't think. Yeah, it's like $100 plus I spent on the last set. And I'm down to 18 rares and 9 mythics. So I could build it. You need... This is... I saw someone do it to me, and it tweaked my balls. It tweaked my balls. He played... 2 lands, and then a Lotus Field, then sacrificed the 2 lands. Oh, water balls up! I don't know. I was just watching the cricket there for a second, ladies and shits. Looked like somebody hit 6. Somebody fell in the crowd. Oh dear, that could be a World Cup. That could be a World Cup balls up. Okay, sorry, you don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah, you sacrifice your lands, and then you bring them back. So on turn 3, you got 7 mana. And then you could just plop a Chandra. Yep, it's a 6. It's a 6. Well, England might do it. I don't want to pay for it, though, is the thing. So let's have a read. Andrew Tidor. Okay. And that takes a long time to type it in. What do you think about that deck, though? Someone else invented it, other than me. So you know it's got a solid foundation. It looks fun, but then looking fun and spending all of your turns, all of your coins. I'm super distracted because the World Cup is getting horny. If you don't know what cricket is, someone's going to bowl at England. England have got 8 balls left, and they need to score 16 runs. It's just a proper, it's just a knife edge of a game. All right, they got 2. They got 2 off that last ball. No, they only got 1. What a shambles. All right, this is back to the stream. I should have done it on Twitch, because then I could have put the footage on Twitch. Nobody would care. Tater tots. 24/7. And that's classic Magic's man's diet. 58378. So I hope you know how this works. And you challenge me back and all the rest of that. The infinite turns deck is even worse, says Cal Moberg. That wasn't the infinite deck. Oh, that was just something else. Okay. It didn't look like an infinite deck. England are 227 for 8. They're going to fuck this World Cup up, ladies and shits. They're going to fuck this up. I think New Zealand are going to do it. Like I said at the start, I'm not a huge English man. I don't rub my balls just because I was born in the Anglaise. But it does look like they're going to fuck it. The old Tesco stumps have been exploded. Alright. Beepity beep beep boops. I don't think so. Alright, that's worse. Alright, we'll mulligan this one. I think the London mulligan rule probably is better. You just have to keep mulliganing till you get 3 lands and then bottom all of your 5 drops. You can go infinite with Polyraptor and the new red dinosaur. Well, that's not really true. You can break the game by doing that, and you could always go infinite with Polyraptor. We see, I mean, I got an well, not infinite. You can get 35 Polyraptors. If you're gonna stall the game, I feel like you sort of defeated the purpose of playing Magiques, where the way the pinnacle of conclusions is that the game just ends in a draw. I don't think that's going infinite. Alright. The old favourable winds. So this is a tricky one. I presume these are all weenie flyers. So I should Conclave Tribunal this, right? If we're talking about Magic. I don't want to talk about Magic. Magic's boring. Let's talk more about tits. Other creatures of flying get +1/+1. That's not great. I think this is just a race I'm not going to be able to win. Yeah. England need 15 runs from 4 balls. Just don't fling the ball in the crowd. And I think New Zealand are going to win the World Cup. Everyone's clapping their hands. Winning a World Cup, if you didn't know, ladies and shits, is a legitimate achievement. Getting to Mythic on Arena, that's not the same thing. Alright. That is a very suspiciously defensive attack. Alright, it looks like England just bang one into the stands. An American would call that like a home run. So now we need 9 runs from 3 balls. 1 big smack. And it's full butter clenching time. Are England does anyone even understand cricket? Do you think England are going to do it, ladies and peeps in the chat? Do you think we're going to squeak it? I say we, like I said a minute ago. I don't ascribe to that. Us and them. Uh-oh. Somebody, I don't know what's going on here. Somebody threw the ball at the stumps, and then an England player diving, it hit him and then went off for 4. And I don't know if that's allowed. That seems very suspicious. A 6, is it? That's impossible. Ladies and shits, you need to start watching Channel 4. This is like giving up a Grand Slam in the World Series when you're 5 runs up. Just calm your balls down. Just fling it in the dirt. We'll just walk him. Ah. Alright, who else wants to try? Who else wants to play? Guts BX. 3rd try. Five, 7, 6, 8, 3. Right? Alright, it was given. Now England need 3 runs from 2 balls. That is super achievable. Are England going to win the World Cup from literally out of nowhere? 3 runs from 2 balls. Ladies and shits, this is the fucking craziest end to a game of cricket ever. And it's the World Cup final. Crazy balls. Crazy balls. You see, just when you... how is cricket more interesting than Magiques? How's that happened? Crazies. Richie Benaud. He was the man. He was the man. So, I think New Zealand are genuinely... they can't believe what's happening. Because there hasn't been a ball for a while. Everyone's like milling around. I can also see how this could be minimum dicks. Alright, that's better. Kill all my peeps. I think that is the play, but I don't want to do it. So 3 runs from 2 balls. This is insanely amazing. I can't. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Mad Hamish and J. Cole. Everybody in the crowd is looking like they're waiting to get the paternity tests of their baby, even though their baby came out suspiciously a different color. Just everyone is shit. There's been no cricket for 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn the volume up and see if you can hear what's going on. I don't know what just happened. Someone died. Here we go. He's banged it! Oh, it's only 1.
I'm really into current affairs.
They went for 2.
Because current electricity.
I don't know. Alright, so England need 3 runs from the final ball. Obviously, I don't understand why they won't just throw the ball in the stadium. Ladies and peeps, the commentators must be like spunking their balls. A World Cup final that's come down to 2 runs from the last ball of the tournament.
Amazing innings. But it's not a number on his mind at the moment.
So if you don't understand the context, ladies and shits, someone's going to bowl the ball, and if an England batsman gets 2 runs, which is like a RBI double, nah, it's easier than that. It's like just get a base hit. If you get a base hit, you win the World Cup. Anything else, it's the end. It's just amazing, ladies and shits. You hear all that? Hold your balls. Oh, man. So it was a draw. They're going to play another over. That's not a bad draw. It's a shame you can't be watching because I assume I'm almost as bad as a regular streamer because I'm so distracted. I'm not living up to the standard King of Magic's entertainment levels. But it's probably the most exciting game of cricket of all time. 50 overs. Nah, I can't say the word overs in an Australian or Kiwi accent. 50. He came out, he shot his balls. Nah, it's not right. So, I don't know how this game ends. Dreamwalker says, do they go to instant death or they just keep tacking on periods? I don't know. I shouldn't play a land, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, somebody knows. Oh, the taps.
Why it's called a theory.
Oh, I can play a land. Just, what a game. What a game of cricket, ladies and peeps. 6 off the bat, Nas. Alright, what am I doing? We're playing Magics, right? That's the name of the game.
No fire, no steam.
Alright, I can turn the volume down while everyone gets ready to do whatever the thing is next. Cricket. Ladies and shits. Who knew? So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. This isn't very good. I don't think it's very good at any stage. So I might as well just play it out. Right, hold up the contempt just in case. Smell my balls. Andrew Taylor says, hearing about cricket non-stop makes me wish NFL and NBA were back in season already. I'd rather watch cricket than baseball. I fucking like baseball. Well, I was about to say I love baseball. I like baseball a lot. I think it's just a good sport. If you're in the stadium, or if you've got 4.5 hours to sit in front of the TV, then I think baseball is the jams. I also think NFL is great, but I just can't get into it. It's, again, I don't know what Americans' fascination is with having games that last like 5 hours each. Despite the fact their clock's saying 60 minutes, that game's always 3 hours plus. Alright, let's open some more picks. See if I get anything that can... Shit on my ass. 4,000 does that cost? I'm just going to go back to that Liliana emblem. Because it looked to my eyes like it said it was 4,000 gold. Alright, the computer just doesn't want to fucking do anything. So bollocks. I changed my mind. I think 2 packs for now. So I don't know what I want, which is the problem. It's not like... Oh, Yarrick. Yarrick looks like an interesting card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You may cast spells as though they had flash. I'm sure that's alright. But it gives me shrivelly balls thinking about the new flash deck that I hate. J. Cole says hockey is better. Ice hockey or regular field hockey? Because I don't like ice hockey. All of American sports are so... It's like success needs to be tangible, otherwise they're not interested. You get a base hit, you can... Yeah, you got a base hit. Look at his numbers, he's fine. You ran 10 yards, that's a good job. That's why Americans don't like football, I don't think. Because it's just a flowing game, and you just don't understand. You're like, but he didn't score. He didn't get a corner. Nothing happened unless the ball goes in the goal. You're just idiots. I'm afraid to break it to you, American friends. You're all doodle boys. So, I don't think that's true. I think it's true. I don't think Americans are all doodle boys, but I do think Americans have been brought up on this sporting miniature success. Like, what's the microcosmic success? You get a base hit, you did your job, as opposed to you make a good tackle. Well, the game's still going on. It doesn't go down on the stats. I think that's why I think that's just all American sports are like that. Rugby, the rest of the world is different. The rest of the world can handle it. Football, rugby, kabaddi, all the best sports are just free-flowing balls. So anyone want to play next, or am I just going to carry on talking shit and subject myself to playing... what? This is. Alright, let's have a game of the dinosaurs in ranked. What's not true? What's not true, Dreamwalker? Ikavos, yeah, you can play. I don't mind. Hurling's an interesting game. I mean, it's like a mixture of football and fighting and hockey. Yeah, Dreamwalker, what's not true? Everything I say is true. Ads ruin everything in American football, says Blizzard 13. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't notice when I play that's what happens. The amount of times you go back to the studio, it's like, from a TV point of view, it's the world's greatest sport, because there are so many adverts. Whereas in every other sport, 45 minutes, you're just playing. Alright, I feel like... Why does everyone ranked have the virgin cat now? It's the balls. Alright, so... it looks like blow up all the peeps is a massive risk. So I think I'm just going to play this and try and hit the old land plops. Try and ride Carnage Tyrant's knob all the way. Dreamwalker says, a lot of large name sport pros are like point guard who mostly pass the ball and make the team run. Yeah, but the game as a whole is not like that. The game as a whole is, if you have the ball and you don't score a basket, then you fuck that little passage of play up. But I will concede, basketball is the most free-flowing game that Americans can handle. I quite like basketball, but I don't watch it, so maybe I don't. So this is good Majiks. This is the kind of thing you would expect at low platinum. Everyone except me has got dreams of being mythic, because being mythic gets you an unlimited backstage pass to the Gabby show, which, as far as I know, is just like the Saatchi gallery. Just every piece of art is of her anus. Which is, I think that's a good show. So I could play Carnage Tyrant at any stage. So this guy's playing Planeswalkers, evidently, because you won't play Oath of Kaya otherwise. That's some bums. Oh, I think the cricket is back on. It is back. We're doing the back on the shits. We're playing a super over, whatever that means. England have scored 3 off the first ball. That sounds good.
This is why they didn't want to send Stokes out there. Physically active, he's been in the last.
Enter the Virgin Eternals. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm a land off for this. Alright, we'll see if we can get another Reggie. Alright, I mean, I don't think this is the best play, but I like it. So shit on my balls.
You want our style? A little pick me up before the real fun begins.
Not a big fan. That voice.
Just a single, just a single.
Just a single.
Delivery from Bolton, Butler's down the other end.
Is a single not good? Is a single not as good as as something else? I don't know. What are you expected to? What's your run rate? So that didn't work very well.
It's got a steady heart. I think New Zealand are hurting. 2 sixes, I think, just before
I can't believe England didn't lose immediately. That is some crazy bollocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2. So I can't play this and this. England are kind of doing a run jobs. So is it just 1 over? That's fucking insane if it's true. Alright, I'm going to lose this game because it's standard Esper Pussy Juice. And Esper Pussy Juice beats homebrew dinosaurs. You know the rules, you pieces of shit. That's why I don't want to make videos today. I'm tired of playing everyone's off the internet load of virgin balls. 28 life. What a legend. What a great Magic player. He went all the way to Goldfish and then wanked on his mum's face. What a legend. Jonathan Greenway says, I've been watching the SCG tour today and it seems at least Teamer Elementals can do his shit. Teamer Elementals is premium dildos. Premium dilds. Alright, let's try. Let's see if we run into some counter balls. Just pure counter-virgins. That's how we like to play Magiques. That's how we like Magiques. Proper Magiques is not this. Let's not forget. Any deck I watch on SCG Tour I think is fun. When I watch this, I'm just always constantly aware I'm playing a fucking pussy. And it's just boring. If I don't know why Magic isn't I don't know why Magic just doesn't sell constructed decks, because that's all anybody is really interested in playing. Nobody wants to build their brews. They want to just win because their dicks are tiny. And I've said a million times, all that happens in the real world is that these people, like Mr. Tophos, got fucked by his dad, and then when he went to school, he got banged by his teachers, and then when he came back at home, his mum made a huge batch of boiling soup and then lobbed it in his face. Because it's fucking shit. This, being low platinum and still playing prime net decks, is an embarrassment. It's just such losery bullshit when the potential for fun in this game is limitless, is the reason why making videos at the moment to me is so difficult. It's just shit. I like to mix videos up. Someday, all I'm doing is talking about the people getting fucked by their uncles. Another day, we're just actually having a good time. But there's no good times. Unless you play a constructed deck, you're always going to be a step behind every little pussy. And it's boring. But real Magic is always good. Real Magiques, like the SCG Tour, is always fun to watch. Jonathan says, got to play that best of 3. Makes it more even. But it's 3 times as long. And it's... I'm going to say it's 2 times less fun. Because if you're playing best of 3, you're sideboarding in and out cards. and you're siding out cards that don't work, and we already know you side out the cards that don't work, which are the experimental bullshit cards that you want to play, unless you're a fucking bitch. That's my interpretation of best of 3. If you want to play perfect decks, then best of 3's great. Man, I remember, here's a story for you, ladies and peeps. I remember the days of Duels of the Planeswalkers when it was all constructed decks. And it was just so relaxing to play. You knew all the decks were even, just sit and play. You never had to do shit. It was just always fun. I never like saying this because winning and losing doesn't mean anything to me. So nobody wants to play, right? All right, let me try a different deck. If no one, I'm up for playing anyone else. But while I'm telling the story, let's just do this. Winning and losing makes no difference to me, and this is why getting to Mythic just doesn't tweak my anus in any way. Back in the old Magic's Duels of the Planeswalker days, there was this thing called True Skill, which was basically your rank. And this is how I've known about Covert Go Blue for so long. It's because we were always in the top 10 or 20 out of about 70,000 players. Because we just liked playing Magics to the point where it's a good hand if I draw a land. If I don't know, it's fucking terrible. Alright, that's better. Yeah, so I remember playing Magic and winning all the time. And it just doesn't feel any different to me now, where I lose all the time. The saddest thing is that back in the Duels days, you couldn't build your decks. So everyone just picked what they liked, and it was just, we're playing Magics. Now, in my mind, it's the same attitude. Play the cards you like, play Magics. Everyone else is, the Risen Reef did really well. I want to play Risen Reef because my cock and bones. My cock and bones are gonna do shit on my tits. And it just never, look at my fucking land. It just never jeebled my balls. Never jeebled my balls. To play with my dick in my hand. So even now, look, another virgin cat. Everyone is a cunt in this game. Everyone is a pain in my fucking ass. I don't see interesting cards. I want to see I don't want to know. You're all pussies. So is this the Risen Reef deck or is it another Flash deck? I've played more Flash than Todd Stevens has shown his dick to girls who... well, I wouldn't say Todd Stevens. His is much worse. I'd probably say Owen Turtlebeans. It was the Flash deck. 4 out of 5 ranked games earlier, when I tried to record a video, this was all I played. And that's why I'm streaming. Because I just can't. I cannot have a fake bollocks talking about these shit decks all fucking day long. So there's not many counter spells, but they flash everything in and they pause the game at every single spell because they're fucking cunts. This game is just cunts, man. I don't know what to do. New Zealand needs 16 from a single over to win the World Cup. Can they do it? Can they do it, ladies and plops? Plop-a-lop-plops. Okay, I'm going to take a glow spore if I can find one. Just like, why when this goes up? That's the least efficient time to use it. If you're going to waste time being a fucking bitch, then shut your tits. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just Magic has genuinely got to me. It's just so full of virgins. PewDiePie was right all along. What isn't that man right about? Ladies and slags. Yarok. That's what I don't have any, so I can't play it. But if I had it, it'd be in this deck. But people only use it in elementals because that's where it goes. You don't just play it. You don't just play cards you like. That's crazy talk. You pussies. All right, so we're just on the not do any spells plan. So I'm actually going to look for a Molder Hulk, I think. Because if I get it, I can play it, I think. Nope, it's 5 mana still. Alright, if I go for the bonds and it doesn't work, then I'm gonna lose. But I'm tired. I'm just tired of this shit. I'm just tired of this balls. So, what is it? The Flash in Merfolk counterspell, just a regular counterspell, just flashbacks to the time Uncle Joe came around. But your mum said it was fine. You should let him in because he's just here to fix the fridge. But instead, his dick went right up your ass. And now we're left with these losers. Ah, man, I don't... This is just fucking... just pussies. Do you want to concede? What a fucking... It's the exact lineup, ladies and shits. It's the exact same 60 cards. Why do you play... Why do we play Magic? Just for this virgin bullshit. Why do we not have just constructed decks if that's all anyone is interested in doing? Alright, get back in your hole, man. You fucking cunt. That's the same... I play the same 60. There is no way that didn't come straight off Goldfish. And I don't understand why. What are you playing for? If it's for cards, use your net decks in constructed events. If it's to get to Mythic, you're already too far behind all the good players, you fucking loser. If it's just because you're desperate to win, then I can't help you. I can help you. I'll just concede to you fucking flaccid pussies. Every video I do now, I just get mad. Well, I think we all know I like to increase the madness, but it's genuinely getting to me now. I'm not enjoying playing this bullshit. It's just like the more cards we get, the fewer decks seem to exist. Maybe that's true of Modern, but then people don't play Modern in the kitchen with their dicks out. Do they? I don't know. I don't know anything about Magics. So if anyone wants to play, I'm waiting. I can't play any more Flash Virgins. So, the cricket's back on. Are England going to pull off the most unlikely of Geebles? They bowled a wide. That's not good. Okay, Zydar. Didn't you already play? Well, I don't give a shit. You can play again. Nobody plays Pirates. It's like they don't exist. Fuck. Okay, the deck is quite strong if I remember it. Joshua Looney, let's play next. Two. Oh, this is a good start for the New Zealand boys. Good start for the New Zealand boys. So, let's see. What's this guy got brewing this time? Smashed it! Out of the stadium. Not a big fan of that one. Effectively, somebody just smashed the home run in extra time. Extra innings homer. So they need 7 runs from 4 balls. So this needs to be 0 if England want to win. Oh, fielding error. Fucked it. England have fucked it. Fucked their balls up. How has this become the world's craziest game of cricket? Ladies and plops. Can you believe it? He already asked Raced if he could play a Wankstain deck, and I said it was fine. Alright. There we go. Hold your balls. Oh, he's clipped that. Out. Alright, so that's one run. The good old whiz bangs. Alright, I need a land now. Oh, that's poor. I could have won this game if I had drawn some lands, I think. I don't need that. I probably should kill this, but fuck it. I needed a land there. Like, look at the difference. It's just too much. So, Australia need 3 runs from 2 balls to win the World Cup. Again, it feels like I said that earlier. He did it. He actually did it. Didn't realize. Pretty good. Good stuff. I get to steal artifacts. Two from 1 ball. Literally the craziest World Cup. If I wrote this script, you would tell me I was a maniac. So what do I want to do here? Hostage taker and steal this. But does that even work anymore? Activate abilities your opponents. So if I steal it, it won't work. So I think I just play this. 2 runs from a single ball. Hold those bedinis. They're having a little consultation in the middle of the stadium. I feel like he's made a big error with the Immortal Sun in his Planeswalker deck. Agony and ecstasy. So, this is the final ball of the World Cup. Someone's winning and someone's losing right now. Quick, get you. I think England are going to fuck it up, obviously, because I've seen it too often. Are England going to win or are they going to lose? Get your votes in the chat. Votes in the, get your boobs. Actually, let's do a vote on the boobs. Hitomi for a win and Chad for a loss. Here we go. He's died by England. Have won the World Cup. What an absolute monkey squeebler. Agony for the New Zealand boys. Oh, that's a 4, isn't it? No. So I know that this gets blown up. I'm not concentrating. England won the world plopperage. Who would have ever believed it? New Zealand. Ball beanied it up. Alright, so what am I doing? Beep, beep, boops, beepity bips. So, when this comes into play, I'll do 3 damage and then it'll die. Or it will die immediately. Alright. I don't know. This is just very boring. I mean, yeah, alright. What can I do? What can anyone do? That's the craziest thing, ladies and shits. England, what a game. Every part of that. The fact that England had lost. They needed 15 runs or 4 balls or some shit. And they got 12 in a couple of balls, something like that. Amazing. In the end, England did it. Englandaroo didaroo. Craziest game. Chaos Mastermind just got here. So, yeah, the game looks weird. So all of my peeps get turned into... Oh, I see what this is. All of my peeps get turned into sheep. And we just sit here wanking our balls. Alright, I feel like this is too much ball wanking. Because I've just seen the craziest game of cricket that ever existed. And to play just the most boring game of Magiques as a follow-up, it's just not on. All right, Ikavos, let's play fun shits. Big time ball busting Magiques. $51170. So what's my favorite deck? Probably this. All the flips. If you flip in a coin, you'll know you're playing Magiques right. Man. So if you're an American, even if you're just not English, I presume cricket is not that big of a deal to you. But if you actually find out what happened, it's just unreal. It's like just top decking all the cards you need in a row. And then then you finally got the win, and your opponent's got that 1 in 60 flash bullshit. And then a fucking, I don't know, wedge falls on the table and blows up the whole game. And then you decide to play once more, and it's still amazing. Super Jetstream says, I only know cricket from all the Afghan refugees in my country. Which country are you from? Afghanistan do have a cricket team in the World Cup. Alright, so Jacob donated money to play, and now he's disappeared. 51170. No errors. The Germanians. Yeah, cricket is like quite a giveaway as to who was colonized by the English back in the day, because literally everyone who plays cricket was a colony. Almost no other nation, like Holland, have watched and gone, you know, this game's great. Let's get in on it. No. We forced everyone to play, and now we win the World Cup. That's just how we're doing it. That's just how we're doing it. So I don't know who... It's Joshua Looney. If you're still around, then let's play. I'm getting used to finding your Shmibala on my balls. Yeah, Race Majer says cricket's only a thing if you live in one of 5 countries. It's the colonies. England, the Armada Fleet, Berserker clan. Then who else plays? Scotland and Ireland, they kind of play, but they also have that. They're the people who don't like being associated with England much. Then you got India, then you got Pakistan, Afghanistan to a lesser degree, Sri Lanka, the West Indies, Bangladesh, New Zealand and Australia, obviously. We even gave them the gift of English. America, though, they didn't want any of it. Cricket was too slow for their fat, obese brains, and they changed it into baseball. And now they don't even like baseball anymore. What a load of weirdos. Okay, nobody wants to play, and nobody's doing a shit. I don't know what to do. Okay, we'll try this one more time. Ikavos thinks he's fixed it. He has fixed it, I think. Who knows? Just wait a minute. yeah, so Magic. Let's just go on to Magic. It seems weird after watching all of this shit. All right, Joshua Looney. I'm going to go to the Twitch feed because for some reason your name never turns up in the chat. And I'll challenge you because this is just taking too long. I don't know. Twitch feed? I meant to say Discord feed. Friends list. What a fucking shambles of a game. You have to go to Discord to find... just, well, what's the point of complaining about it now? Three, 1, 4, 2, 8. I need some more decks as well. I think I'm going to buy this stupid deck. It's going to cost me my entire shit, but I just want to do something different. I'm so bored. I'm so bored of this game. I don't even think that's true. I don't think I'm bored of this game. I think I'm bored of playing the same pussies. That's why streams are... Streams give my balls an invigoration. Alright, so we seem to have problems here as well. Josh, let's play. I don't want to buy any pack. I can't buy packs when I'm live because everyone will see all my credit card details, all my American Express black cards, my Nando's black card. Oh man, I want a Nando's black card now. Evil Triple T has become a member of the Ballbag teams, whatever the fuck that means. Look at this. Evils, you get to use your Selena Stars and Hitomi Tanakas. Brian Salenti says, you know some cards are going to cycle out and they've been given the warning won't be playable after the fall. Do we know if those cards will still be playable in non-standard? Other streamers have said that there's going to be a historic game mode. So they'll be playable in a different mode, yeah. Yeah, that's the answer. I might need to restart. Ikovos says apparently the client has issues. Is that just from seeing this? Or have Wizards tweeted that out? Alright, it's working here. I also noticed I'm using my own Wi-Fi, which I shouldn't be doing. Because I just did a stream on the Snap. But, yeah, it's working fine, as far as I can tell. If I disconnect, you know why. Clearly I haven't played this deck in a while. Why do I feel so... I don't know. Magic's in a weird spot for me. I look at a really good card, and I'm disgusted to see it in my own deck. That's not what you're... That's not what's supposed to happen. I don't know. I just don't know. That's all I can say. So, I can possibly... Oh, I can definitely play this next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Take 2 life? Why not?
The ocean surges.
Waste of loyalty? Yeah, that's my jams. So this was a good deck that Sparta Adept gave me a while ago. And I've forgotten what was in it. I just remember it was all about a catcher, which is a good card, right? Why is this another bug? It's just a bug that just never stops making a noise.
I am not going to sit this one.
this deck is premium beanies. Still not good enough for ranked, unfortunately. You'll just lose too many old balls. Magic's in a weird spot, if you ask me. I mean, still the best game of its type, I think. But I don't. The difference between standard, it's just the difference between ranked and unranked and deck levels. It's so difficult to get right. Like, he's dead now, isn't it? 6. Yeah, dead. I always seem to smash Josh Looney's balls. It's like I picked the wrong deck at the wrong time. Alright, I'll play you again, though. We need to get out of this cycle of beats. Alright, I'll play the deck that I was going to make a video of earlier. It's similar to this. So, you know, a similar mirror match should be okay. We'll try again. The sound effect on the blue Cavalier never stops, even after it dies. There's something about water effects that make funny noises. I don't know if you ever play... What's this? What's this noise? What the fucking hell is going on now? Is everyone else hearing that, or am I actually going insane? Is everyone hearing that? Have I actually gone mental? Fuck my ass. It's just so much fucking ambient noise. I don't know what's going on. There really is so much noise. No lands. That's not good. Now I'm only drawing lands. That's bad. So I like this. I like this deck. It's doing two things at once, which is great for playing your mates. Terrible for playing try-hard pussies. So it should be good here. That is a lot of ditching good stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff. So I've only played 2 Bond of Revivals. They're both gone. Risen Reef, used in an interesting way. That's novel. So this is discounted by 3, so it's 6. If one of these guys die, then I can reanimate. Not reanimate, I can play Moldabolics. No lands in the grave. What a load of old balls. I put 7 cards in the grave. No lands. What was I... Yeah, in Blackout, there's a bug. If you go in the water, sometimes when you get out of the water, you run around with the sound effect of water all over your ass. Which is pretty shit. Especially in a stealth game, where you're running around trying not to get shot in the arse. So if my Muldrotha survives until next turn, then that's good news. See, it's cards like this that when I see them, it makes me want to play Magiques. And it's cards like Mono Red that make me want to stab my dad's balls. He didn't even do anything. I just feel like stabbing him up. Alright, we got some lands in the grave. That's good spagheets. Good spagheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do that, then I can just steal this, right? I think I'm going to steal his this sexy land. Just so I know what it feels like. Cast as a creature or as a planeswalker. I don't like the idea. I don't like that it stays flashed. Like I can still do it. Because I can't. Weird. Des says, is anyone else getting a choppy voice? Is anyone else getting a choppy voice? This is some premium Giblin. So I probably should have stolen this land, now I look at it. So cast as a land, a planeswalker, or a creature. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think I should have taken this land. I think it was Schmeebles. So we've all got the glitch. We've all got the audio glitch in our asses. The unstealable land. Is that right? He's enchanted the wrong thing, right? He's dead again. That's not good. Oh, he's on 4 life, so it wouldn't have mattered. All right. Yeah. Joshua Looney just has the worst luck against me. It's always such a one-sided battering. It's just not fair. Anyway, so anyone else still want to play? We'll try Icos again. If he's still on the fucking thing and he's not. Yeah, you want to try? You want to try again? Josh, I'll try and pick the fairest deck that I have. Let's play Pirates again. See how we get on. If Joshua doesn't play Icavos, then I'll play you. I always have to play members. Those are the rules. So if Joshua wants to play, or any other member wants to play, straight to the top of the list. Although you did donate $2, so I think you should be able to play. All right. Okay. Next, we'll try Jacob again. Put your name in the list. Put your name in the chat so I can remember what it is. Brian asks, have you seen any Tesla Model 3s on the streets of England? And have I ridden in one? I have seen more shops than cars. And I have never ridden in one. No, I don't think I've seen a Tesla. I'm sure there are probably hundreds on the streets. But I'm too busy taking a shit in the sheets. So what are we doing? Steal a reanimate? Nothing. Uh-oh. Oh no. The old hostage. We're going to have a hostage battle. Alright, so I could play Siren Stormshitter as a defensive card. I don't think that's what I want to do. I'll just play this. So if he draws a land, and he hostage takes this, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the game. Alright, that's probably still shit, isn't it? Fucking balls. Well, I suppose I'm due for some bad draws. It's fine. Ray says, can't have Teslas in England. Electricity. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I still have very high hopes that somehow we'll get out of it. Somehow, somebody, somewhere will just say, we are working far too hard as a nation to stick our economy up Jesus' arsehole. Where are my fucking cards, please? So I could play an opt and hope to find a blue land. I think that's what I have to do. I'm just so stuck. Alright, fine. Okay, we got a game on. We got a game of Magiques. It only took us about 4.5 weeks, but we got a game. And it's called Magiques. So, looking at the man's hand, I think I can do this. I don't know if I actually want this, so I don't know if I'll be casting it. I could have stolen his hostage taker, but this is useless. It doesn't get anything. Alright. I think I hostage take that as well. Alright, we're doing some shit today. Shit on my ball beanies. Yeah, let's just overcommit. So here's what I could do. I think I might win by the time anything interesting happens. Here's what I could do. What's happening? Play this and get the fat bitch and then start permanently stealing his stuff. But I think it's so slow that he'll die before that even happens. I'm still doing it. So, bag up the fat bitch, which is my club policy. Ultra successful, by the way. I can still play one of these things. So... only 2 attacks, right? Keep everything nice and jibbly. So, hold your beans. Next turn, play fatty, attack with everything, steal this, miniaturize this, hope for the best. Oh, he's on 4 life! It doesn't make any difference. The joy of stealage, it's irrelevant here. What can you do? That was a game of Magiques, I suppose. I just had the best answers I could have had at any stage. Never mind. You really don't have any luck. Okay, let's try Iconos again. Was Jacob something, right? Like, this is the one thing I don't understand. This was from, like, last week. So why is it still on the thing? Well, whatever. $51170. All right, hold your spagheets. This finally works. What else can we chat about, ladies and plops? I mean, it's nearly 8 o'clock, which I know is not late for stream time, but I've already been streaming enough. So if you wanted to have a little chat about any old shit, England just won the World Cup of cricket, and without question, the sexiest game ever played of that sport. Joshua says, I made it to platinum with that deck, has a 70% win rate, and as soon as I put anything against you, I get fucked in the balls. Well, what can you do? Mr. De Canofany says, I'm witness of a Doctor of Magic stream. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. It's just not interested in playing you. I've done everything I could multiple times. We'll try again before the end of the day, though. Maybe the J is capital. You should know your own name if we're doing this. Alright, last try for this time. And then I'll play someone else. Or anything else. What else can we do, ladies and peeps? Shall I play some Far Cry? Alright, we finally did it. Finally did it. After all this, the man just didn't italicize his initial letter. Or capitalize, I should say. So I like this deck a lot. Like I've always said, coin flips in Magiques give me an erection. Solid hand. Everything looks good. So turn 3 ramps. Hopefully get some kablamps. Chicken and beans. Julian B, you can play next. Assuming you remind me by the time the game goes. So Iavakos, if I remember correctly, is the guy always posting links to his videos in the Discord. So I presume he's also filming and chatting about the best way of beating Dr. Bunchix. So if he takes an unnecessarily long time to play every spell, you can presume he's recording his beans, which is fine. I don't mind. So what do I want? White. There's only one white. Oh, this is the wolf deck, isn't it? This is the wolf eat-em-ups deck. Alright, okay. So, I need to draw something, otherwise... yeah, this is my Mirror March Steelage deck. Probably my most favorite of all decks. I shouldn't have got white. I've got 2 fucking Hallowed Fountains in my hand. I should have got red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So, assuming I can get by Thought Erasure or counter spells, then it should be okay to play this and then this and then this. And if you hadn't known, if you don't know, this and then this equals maximum 1 flip nothings. Always. If you're gonna flip nothing, he's the man. I have never stolen more than 1 thing with that card. Sad dildos. So, how greedy do I get? How greedy do I get? Do you double up the Mirror March? Or do you just start Ravager worming his penis? So I have to discard a card next turn, right? Ah! Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I draw a land. Hold those beanies. Hold those balls. Because then I could just steal this. You mother balls. Mother balls? So I have to discard a card. I'm probably going to discard this, right? Yeah. Let's just give him the slap. Let's try and win as well. You never know. Although well, I got 1. That's better than none. So he probably wants this to die. So let's have a look at the man's reanimate targets. Niv Mizzet is about it so far. So I have to discard a card. Alright. I mean, you just never know. You never know. I do wish, Jonathan, that I had super greedied it. But you gotta play till your hornies. You gotta play till your dick's horny. Sometimes you just always got to be the king of magics. It's too late for that. I'm only getting one flip, though. Guaranteed. Right? You fucking bullshit. You fucking bullshit game. Suck my anus. Net zero. 0 times I have ever flipped that card and not come up with a dick in my ass. Fucking bollocks. Still, if this doesn't explode, then I can steal his Azcanta at least. Because I'll reanimate this. Alright, here's another try. Another try with a thing on the field. Hold your balls. Are you holding your balls? Ladies and plops. Maximum ball holdage. Fuck you! You fucking bullshit! Fucking bollocks! You see, I'm not like... eat my shit. The odds are just 0 that all of this could keep happening. You motherfucking fat cunt of a game. Fat cunt of a game. There's just 0% chance that that can always happen. So... he'll reanimate Niv Mizzet, probably get out of control from here. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Alright, I feel like that's too greedy. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine when you got cheeks flip luck. What the fuck? What can be done? Just complete balls. Complete bollocks. So I'm not, yeah, I'm just not exaggerating. I like to say, I fucked up this and that. But, alright, it seems like a misclick there, considering he could have stolen my own treachery. But he gets it back on his own turn. So I need a big creature right now and win, otherwise I've lost. Guaranteed land or ramp spell. It's not like this is balls or anything. Alright, I'm just dead. I can't be bollocked. Like, that has fully wanked my anus. That is so bullshit. Oh, Azcanta, I forgot about that. You're right. But it only gets instants and sorceries. And it's just not good enough. Right? Or does it get any card? Does it get non-creature cards? If it gets non-creatures, then that was too hasty. But otherwise, I just don't give a fuck. It's all about flipping. It's all about flipping the shit. And it just was not having it. It's cunt game. It's just so balls. Such fakey bollocks. So what can I do? I don't know. Open some packs. 4 more packs, I think. So what do you think that guy's got? He's doing his editing. He's doing his roundup. Going to be on my own Discord. Watch Jubilee Gems play Dr. Cheeks. Alright, 3 packs and then 0 Fox. I forgot how to open. I forgot how to open the thing. I like that card. It doesn't like me very much. Alright, mythics. Why did I league Icavos? Because I had no cards in hand. And you could do double reanimates and double steal my shit. I mean, there's no way I'm getting out of that. Alright, let's think. It doesn't really do a lot. Nothing does a lot. I mean, just fucking my balls. Alright, 0 Fox. One, 5, 3, 7, 6. I haven't used this today. And plus, I quite like it. I just can't believe that those flips. I mean, obviously, everyone's dream is to get 25. But to consistently always get 1 is such a load of old tits. This is my fax deck. I don't know what fax even means. Chaos Mastermind says he's going to miss the Immortal Sun. I'm going to miss the Immortal Sun. The problem, the fact that it doesn't cancel out static Planeswalker abilities is pretty balls. Alright. Have I written anything wrong? Does he know how to challenge? I'm going to guess not. 15376. Was that my fault? One 15367. Okay, it was my fault. Such an inefficient use of fucking multiplayer. It's just this is a multiplayer game. It's about playing your mates. Nah, that's minimum dildos. Alright. So what else can we do? What else can we talk about? That cricket game has really busted my balls. It's fucking Sunday. Monday. All week I've got shit to do. And I don't like having things to do. Why can't we all live the merchant life? Wake up at 8, be shit at Majiks. We've all got that covered. We can all be shit at Majiks. And then what? Nothing. Just go back to bed. Have a wank, probably. Oh, you gotta get rid of these, mate. Can't have this bullshit. It's the ultimate tip-off that you're a bull bag. It's the Nintendo way. Yeah, Nintendo do that. But Nintendo are notoriously fearful of, like, pedophiles and stuff. Man, I thought I was going to sneeze, but I'm alright. Yeah, Nintendo are so scared of people taking advantage of their little kids, mates, that you can't just randomly be people's dudes. It's such a load of old shit, though. Chaos Mastermind says, it's sad that a game like Eternal, which doesn't even have a paper equivalent, has a better use of the interface. Eternal is such a good game. I feel bad. Well, not bad, but I feel like it's just a good game. Alright, attacking is probably fine, right? I like Eternal a lot, but there are 2 reasons why I don't play it much. Number 1 is I just cannot be bothered to learn everything that happens. Like, I can't be bothered to learn the cards, but it's such a generous game. You get tons of packs, you get really interesting shits. It's just good. It's just good. The problem is, the only people who are still seem to be playing it are peeps with all the cards. And then you just get your balls smashed when you don't know what you're doing, which I always bring up when I talk about Magic, because I feel like for new players just getting into this game, if they don't want to spend $180, they're going to have a very skewed expectation of what this game's going to be for them. Alright, I don't think attacking is worth it this time. Covert Go Blue, I always back that man up. He always does a good job. He started a free-to-play channel, so you can actually see. He's chosen the wrong one there, ladies and plops. That's a wide miss. He's fucked that right up. So I presume he's chosen that because he's playing net deck Dreadhorde. The reason why he's fucked it up, though, is if he had blown this up, I'd lose this, and I'd just get rampaged. So, hopefully I can do enough damage so that his Dreadhorde doesn't work as well. Hopefully I can force him to pay so much life he can't rob his ball bags. I'm guessing this Dreadhorde. I don't know what it does, honestly, but let's just keep it there anyway. So he's down to 9, which means he's got 8 mana to play with a Dreadhorde. So you get the Wild Growth and a couple of Jade Lights. Or just 2 Wild Growths and 1 Jade Light is probably fine. We'll see. So I just can't escape net decking anywhere now. Alright. Definitely don't want to give that one up. A land. I don't think I need a land. Ugh. What are you gonna do? What's to be done? Yeah, it's just fucking premium net decks. What do you want? Premium net decks beats minimal regular decks all day long. That's life. So I can play Sorin, put this back on the field, put it on this, and then flip the land. But I'm just going to lose to a Command the Dreadhorde in about 4 turns. It's just too efficient. The goldfish lists, they're just too efficient. What can you do?
I demand servitude.
I got one in my hand. So, we'll see. If 10 2/2s beats 1 net deck. I don't think it does, honestly. But we'll find out in a minute.
I know I noted this somewhere.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got enough mayonnaise.
This will not be my final party.
So you can minus the Dreadhorde. It can't get a lot back. I think I can probably smash his balls. But that's not the point, is it? That's not the point. Chaos says he doesn't think he's ever gotten a card from Tamio. I think I've been a bit more lucky than that.
The past is
So he's got 9 mana
forgotten.
to grab stuff. I don't think he can get out of it though. So let's do the number wangs. There's only one. I think he can only gain 3 life. He's just going to get rampaged.
I did not start this fight, but I will finish it.
Well, that's pretty good. The old net decks. I mean, I'm trying to keep it under control by not being a fucking piss pants. But I play these games to get away from these decks. So that should be good enough. Oh, you fucking cunt game. I should have been able to draw another card, but at the same time, smell my balls. Alright, one more game with somebody. Actually, I don't know if I'm doing that. We'll see. We'll see. So what? Nah, I think, yeah, one last game. I want to delete every... I'm going to play dragons. I like dragons. I think I need to... I don't want to delete these decks. I like them, almost all of them. I have a legit disdain for planeswalkers now. Alright, Geldon. He gets to try. Neither of you others have membership status, so I don't feel bad if I tell you to eat my balls. Keldon, hashtag 47762. So I'm playing Dragoons, so if you can hear me, that's, yeah. I mean, Dragons is not a piss deck, so... Hold your spagheets. Spanx says if he was home, he would play. Spanx, you get the games, the little symbols, and the ability to use the Hitomis and the Chads. Just too much jeeps. All right, Geldon. Your time's ticking. If you balls it up, we can't just have non-stop balls ups. Alright. Gregorix. Now, I'll do it in order. Xenome, who I presume must be, what's his name? Noxious alter ego. Let's see if this guy understands how to organize a game. 46982. Oh, that's my mistake. He didn't put a capital on the front. So, let me try again. Lots of dads. He's just getting into the stream. You missed it. England won the World Cricket Cup with the most eventful game of cricket that was ever played. on the highest stage. Amazing. What else? All the games have been terrible, but Magic's bollocks. So that's what we should all expect. What else? I've got some sausages in the fridge. I do like a cold sausage. I'm going to eat those soon. I got a bag of Whatsits, so it's a good weekend. It's a good weekend coming up. I can't believe it's Sunday. What a load of old balls. So, this looks like a solid deck. No spells till 6. Nah, I can't even play this. Because I don't have any blacks. What set was the culprit? You say you weren't enjoying it. It's not the set, it's just all the games. It's just bollocks. It's nothing I could do. Alright, that came in handy, just at the right time. So this is makes me think this whole deck is just a Planeswalker spam deck. And I don't remember the point where I said to the viewers, I love Planeswalkers. I play Planeswalkers against me non-stop. I love it. I love the experimental jizzraggy of all the same balls. Anyway, we'll play this. And we'll just see how it rolls. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Collier. Alright. Look at this. Look at these pair of tits. Okay, I'll give the man a full rebate. Niv Mizzet, reborn. Yeah, get my balls. So I can play a Niv Mizzet. This is getting very close to being a tricky bitch. I want to play Sunbirds, though. Eat my shit. So if my Sunbirds doesn't explode, then I should be alright. Even this, I should be able to get out of it with a spell. Alright, it's a bit plainy heavy. I think I'm going to have to thumbs down this one.
Alive. Still alive.
So, I'm dead, right? I'm just already dead. So, play Nivy, Squibs. Has to be blow up all the peeps. Or take an extra turn. Alright, I can play Sarkhan and minus it. I could thought erase him. I'm dead anyway. Doesn't matter. So he's got Teferi, play Teferi, bounce either of my creatures, make it so that when I take damage, I lose the game. So I'm dead. Well, what are you going to do? Alright, Geldon. Let's try again. Lots of Dad says, Allegiance is when PewDiePie covered the game. When Skewer the Critics and Light Up the Stage introduced. Easy makes it my least favorite set. PewDiePie did mention Mono Red. I feel like Mono Red's gone down a lot. But it might just be because I'm only Platinum rank. And if you play Mono Red, you will get to Diamond. Even if you're a fucking idiot. Because you just can't help it. What am I doing? Geldon. Let's try again. So that deck was just a bit too plainy heavy for me to take any enjoyment from. Planeswalkers are just such cheap bullshit to me now. And I was such a Planeswalker man. If I play a cube, I'm always taking planies. I will always crowbar any old shit into any old deck. Nico Bolas goes into every deck. But somehow Wizards have built sets that have made me sick to my ass. Of 3 mana bust a game and a half. No, just... you've heard me say this. I don't need to go on about it. Lots of Dad says, if you're avoiding ranked like everyone with IQ above 40, you won't see a lot of red. You don't see a lot of red. But I've mentioned this a million times because of the way I was brought up. Playing unranked because ranked is too hard makes me feel like a pussy. And by too hard, I mean you are always at an initial disadvantage because everyone's decks are hornier than yours. Not you're at a disadvantage because you're a shitter player. If you're trying to play multiple Niv Mizzets and Sunbirds, and your other person is playing Huey Jensen net decked vampires, you are going to lose. It just tweaks my ass in the wrong way. And then when you go to unranked and think, everyone else is going to be playing unranked with this kind of shit, and then Wizards say, nah, play some lifelink cats for the 700th time against a beginner, that makes me also feel like a pussy. And I don't enjoy either of those feelings. So Steam Vents, and then Sarkhan seems pretty solid.
I fight with a dragon's rage.
So the tricky thing with this is, even if he kills this card and attacks thingy, this dragon still damages this. Lots of people lose that interaction. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue, blue, blue. No. So I can't play this, but I can do this. I feel like
To the skies.
he's just getting out jeebled. Right? It's just too much jeeblage. I ain't doing the number wanks. Kill it whatever you want. It's totally fine. I think he could have killed the Sarkhan, which might have been better. Because it's just a 4-4, right? I think killing the Sarkhan might have been better. Who knows? There's not that much red in ranked anymore, says Raced. I see it pretty... I'd see it at least 30%. It's definitely the highest proportionate deck. But I don't see it as much. Because what's the point in playing it? The only reason to play mono red is because you're a little twat. Alright, I don't want to play Thought Erasure. I didn't realize it was still in my deck.
I summon you.
See, this is another thing. Like, I built this deck because I sometimes need to play other strangers. And then it just has cards that just are so unfun. I don't even want to use them against someone I'm not trying to make a shit stain out of. It's such a... I don't know what the game has done to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, man. I don't know.
You will feel the lick of my... I will call the dragons.
Like, I could have easily just played 2 Thought Erasures, but I didn't want to. Not 3. I could have had 3 Thought Erasures. But they're just not... it's just not a fun card. And then everyone will complain about it. Like, other streamers... I see Noxious do that all the time. Act like a bitch about cards when he's against them. Like Teferi. He's got no fucking qualms laughing his little balls off when he's got a Teferi and his opponent's got nothing. Alright, let's actually have a look. Just to see what the deck was trying to do. Ah, he had the squeebs. Mirror March is a fool's game. You should have fucking seen that. You should have seen me try and Mirror March my balls. It's just not on. It's just not on. I like the idea. I mean, of course I do. I mean, my favorite deck is Agent of Dogshit. Agent of One Flips, it should be called. Alright, one last game. That was I don't know, he got battered, but at least we had a little chat at the end. There's not much red, yeah, saw that. It's still around, it's not as bad as pre-M20. I think I would agree. Unranked is actually harder because games are easy at low ranks, but everyone plays super horny and unranked. I don't see much. It's just uneven. Uneven games are the worst from both sides, according to me. You watch most of these other streamy cunts laughing their dick off when they play Tribal Hydra against intro pack cats. You'd think they discovered fucking gold in their toilet. The self wanking they do. I mean, most wanking is self-wanking, but you understand what I'm saying. Shardus Frog, I would play you. You're not making it easy though. You haven't put any numbers. I feel like you don't know how to challenge me back. I just feel like it's a load of shit. Dragons versus dragons. Nah, that sounds a bit shit. Mirror matches are always balls. Plus, it's in my history. What's your name? Shoulders. I don't see it. You telling me what's in my history? What's there? You fucking mag. And you did it again. You put Shoulders Frog with no shits. All right, I'm actually finished. Let's finish my packs. I've only got enough one for one. So let's buy a pack. We'll all rub our dicks in the benevolent love of Jesus Christ, who 100% isn't the Son of God. May or may not have existed. But fuck you, peeps. Muhammad, that's different. If someone's going to blow me up, then I don't know. Maybe he was the Son of God. Just don't... Yeah, just fuck you. Alright, there we go. Field of the Dead, or whatever it was. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Until next time, ladies and shits, I don't know what I'm doing, because magic's terrible, and you all stink. Good night.